So we're here in New York with Kevin. Thanks for meeting with us, Kevin. I know you're on your break.
It's no problem, don't worry about it.
So first off, what are the streets of New York like nowadays?
It's a shithole. Take whatever once might have been half decent about New York and get rid of it. I remember how fucking crazy everything was when the infection started to spread.
And what happened to your parents, if you don't mind me asking?
It's alright. It's old news, boss. I don't know, cannibals and the riots. I fled the city after we got separated. They could have assumed me dead. All I know is I never saw him again.
And what happened after the riots?
When things first started to quiet down, I was sent to the boys' home and raised there. It was all that I knew. And they raised me more than my parents did from what I can remember of them. I was born into the new government's hands.
And that's how you became a collector?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And how is that?
It is what it is. It pays better than most jobs around here, and I got mouth to feed. Little ones, you know.
So what is your job? What does a collector do?
I work for the government. For the people. I'll be the first one on the scene with its fresh meat to be processed.
And by fresh meat, you mean people?
It's a dog-eat-dog world out there, boss. Well, it is now, anyway.
So when people die, the implanted beacons go off, and you go and collect the bodies?
Exactly. I mean, I don't always feel good about it, but it's just something that's got to be done.
Am I right in saying that most meat goes upstate to the rich? Do the people here see it?
I couldn't say.
And the rich get to bury their dead?
Couldn't say.
Hi Thomas, thanks for seeing us. We thank your dad for allowing us to speak to you while he's away in China. A fun question to start, sound okay?
I guess.
What's your favourite sport, Thomas?
I like baseball.
Great, I like it too. Go Yankees. You're from New York, aren't you? Have you ever been in the old New York to see them play?
Well, I went once with my dad, but it was smelly and this guy peed in my car.
Yeah, it can be smelly. Okay, what's your favourite food?
I like Chinese. My dad works with the Chinese government to help bring them over. I get Chinese all the time. They're the best tasting.
The people are.
Yeah, duh. I've had Italian and Indian as well, but Chinese are the best.
And you don't mind eating other people? Or if we still had chicken, do you think you'd like that instead?
Oh, gross, no. My dad had that when he was younger and he was sick for days after it.
Okay, how do you like your city? Is it a fun place to live, Thomas?
Well, everybody knows my dad, so they're nice to me.
Do you know about the lands between the two cities? Do you know what kind of people live there?
Well, I've heard about them, but my dad won't let me go anywhere near them, even with Michael looking after me.
Quite right too. You stay safe in New York. Okay, thanks so much for speaking to us, Thomas.
So without sounding disrespectful, and thank you for seeing us and not eating us, why do they call you King Lecter?
Who said anything about not eating y'all? I'm just playing with y'all. You're alright for now. They call me King Lecter because I tell them to. Out here, this is my world. I run the show. Not like them rich, puffy motherfuckers down in the city.
I suppose the first real question we have to ask is, when did you first eat somebody?
Well, when did I first eat somebody? What a stupid question. That's all I ever known. Ever since I've been sucking on my mama, that's all any of us ever known. When did I first kill somebody? That'd be a better question. First time I killed somebody, I was about 7-year-old. And he wasn't no more than 7-year-old himself. He looked it too. There wasn't much on him. Not much meat, but my daddy was real proud I brought something home.
And how did it feel? Was it hard at first? You were very young.
Killing the boy? I mean, it was hard at first. Obviously it was hard. That boy was so young, he wasn't no more than me. I mean... Fuck it, that is bullshit. I loved it. I mean, I fucking loved it. It was great. I don't know what the fuck my daddy did before that. Fucking eating all them animals and shit. Fuck that. I mean, this is the animal kingdom, baby. You gotta eat each other. This is the animal kingdom, and I'm a fucking wolf.
And finally, what is death to you?
Death is my brother. Death was my mother and my father. Death is everything. I am death. And I was put here to bringeth death.
Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over till another year? Well, what is this that I can't see, but thy cold hand's taking hold of me?